but they break once more. A warp core breach on this galactic shore.
Welcome in, guys. How are we doing this evening?
Platinum's our plea. In this buggy cosmos, we're Starfleet, you see. Star Trek Fleet Commando, the lags are full. Bugs that vanish, then return to show. Compensation chests, they come and go. 7 years of crashes. Still we boldly, so raise your tricorder to the stars we strive. Through endless bugs we keep the fleet alive. 7 years of chaos, yet we'll never fall.
Welcome in, guys. Pre-rolls are incoming. Stand by.
Out in deep space, letting night stream glow. Warp engines humming, green skin under tow. Fleet command charts on a cracked hollow screen. Undead eyes focus, sharp and keen. The legends know when MJ streams, the numbers grow. Zombie captain never sleeps, grinding galaxies while the universe creeps. From the bridge to the stars he stands, a helmet in one hand, a mic in the other hand. Zombie space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed, booms in the cosmos, never alone, commanding the stars from a streamer's throne. Zombie space captain, fighting the night, wrestling gravity, holding the line, undead legend with a heart of gold, a great father first. Now that's the road. Oh, off-stream bell rings, ding, ding, ding. Wrestling fan when the ropes start to swing. From pile drivers to power bomb lore, he knows every pop, every crowd roar. Stories, heroes and heels, same passion as when a fleet congeals. Knows when to sail, knows when to stand. Life's a match, he's got it planned. Whether space or squared circle lights, he shows up ready every fight.
Moose with the 7. Thank you, Moose.
Space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed.
See you guys throwing
booms in the
Bartman out the airlock.
cosmos, never alone, commanding the stars from a streamer's throne. Zombie space captain,
Ellie, welcome
fighting
in.
the night, wrestling gravity, holding the line, undead legend with a heart of gold, a great father first. Now that's the
Zeta. How you doing, Zeta? Jeff, good to see you, buddy. We do have a lot to discuss.
But when the stream fades,
It's probably going to be a good show.
there's a quieter strength that's got his back.
I wish I listened to MJ. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him this.
No, you should listen to MJ, Ruby. You should always listen to MJ. Well, maybe not always.
leaderboard
Sometimes.
tracks, that kind of win. No title bell for where he's been. But every bedtime story told outshines the stars.
The engineering with the 10. Thank you, C.
Zombie space
Captain.
The cheer fleet command legend, always sincere. Wrestling fan with the father's grace. Undead king with the human face. Zombie space captain, this one's true. The greatest.
Dark Tree's happy. I love it. I love it.
Across the stars or close to home, you wear that crown. MJ had a
That's right, guys. Fill up those song requests. Please.
had woke
Please.
up with a mission on his mind. Ops70 shining like a summit he's gotta climb. Scrapping every ship, every part, every core, grinding those dailies till his fingers get sore. He's got spreadsheets open, calculators on fire, every upgrade pushing him a little bit higher. While the galaxy sleeps, he's still online, chasing that level like it's written in his spine. He's on the race to 70, nothing gonna slow him down. MJ hats, engines roaring like a king without a crown. Every note, every research, every hostile he'll destroy. Ops70 calling like a victory convoy. Yeah, he's grinding through the chaos, never losing track. MJ hats on the rise and he ain't looking back. Alliance chat buzzing, bro, you're almost there. MG hat just laughs, just give me one more repair. Armories humming, docks
Hi, Jen.
ships fueled up for another long night. Events dropping, he farming like a beast from the Alpha Quadrant to the farthest east. Every chest he opens is another step one. Ops7 ain't a goal, it's a destiny run. He's on the race to 70, nothing gonna slow him down. MJ hats, engines roaring like a king without a crown. Every note, every research, every hostile he'll destroy. Ops7 calling like a victory convoy. Yeah, he's grinding through the chaos, never losing track. MJ hats on the rise and he ain't looking back. Some players quit, but MJ had he was built for this grit. Through lag, through bugs, through the endless grind, he keeps pushing forward with a champion's mind. He's on the race to 70, the finish line in sight. MJ hats, warp trail blazing like a comet in the night. When that upgrade hits, the whole alliance will cheer. MJ hat made it happen, the legend's finally here. Unlocked and the galleys knows the fact. He climbed the mountain and he ain't looking back. Quadrant where the warp lanes cross, there's a humble little outpost run by a legend of the sauce. MJ had at the register, phasers set to serve, handing out crunch wraps with a Starfleet level nerve. Customers beaming from every sector, near and far. His hat calls out orders like a captain on the Star. Number 4 with extra cheese, engage, he proudly states. Keeping Taco Bell running smoother than the warm core plates. He's MJ hat at Taco Bell, only serving where few dare dwell. Filling orders at impulse speed, satisfying every need. From the
What's going on, you guys? How is everybody doing this evening? Welcome in. Asian boy, you're quick on the trigger there, buddy. You're quick on the trigger, but first...
Welcome to Open Mic Night. Join us.
Yeah, I'm a duck. I've already been made a duck. That took literally 2 seconds, and Asian boy turned me into a duck. What's up, guys? How we doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. We've got quite a few things to talk about tonight. Yeah, quack, quack. Mother ducker. Ha, see what I did there? Beam me out, Scotty. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, guys? How is everybody doing today? What the hell is a duck doing on stage? Listen, Nigel, there's always a duck. Quack, quack, mother ducker. You know. It's a redeem. It's a redeem. What do you want from me, bro? What do you want from me? So yeah, we do have some stuff to talk about. I've got the stage is open in the Discord server. If you don't know how to get there, that's !Discord. Feel free to join us. Duck hunting season. Kevin, what are you doing, step bro? Don't murder me. Let me get the music up in the background here. No, I won't do it. You can try. I don't reckon. You know, I don't know where that's at. Why don't I see it? Why don't I see it? I heard it, but I didn't see it. That's interesting. Okay. Some of my redeems might be screwed up. Let me get this going, though. Nightbot's not catching it, so 1 sec. Sorry, guys. It's always a something, right? Always something. There we go. That should fix it. Oh, no. There's that. That worked. Take your quack and elsewhere. How did MJ turn into a duck? Oh, GTS. I see what you did there. It's coming. At least I don't think should be coming. I didn't do anything. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks, man. That's interesting. So, here's the thing. I know you guys see little Galron over here, right? Like over here in the corner. He's kind of just peeking out. I've been looking for a way to use him for a couple of weeks, and it honestly wasn't hadn't decided yet. I snuck him into the wrestling review. Yeah, Ellie. Picard's kind of funny. The Discord stage, like I said, it is open. People are welcome to join it. !Discord. One of the first things we're going to talk about today is the Battle Pass. And kind of how things changed with it.
You know my hats want your ads. Message at MJ Hat in every Discord for me.
Yep. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh no, Simon's in on Nigel already. It is going quackers. It's always quackers. The Battle Pass. Originally, when they threw up the $100 Battle Pass, they threw up a pack with no Latinum in it. You guys have talked about this. Nigel, I believe you talked about it today. What little bit I caught of your show, because my net has been acting funky for a couple of days, and today it just went down. Speaking of which, if I randomly disconnect today, that's the why. So just be aware of it. The people who bought their Battle Pass early, I have put in a request, and I know there are others. I know Nigel talked about it. I know Quazel was talking about it. He also put in a request. I sent it up the grapevine. There needs to be a way. Yeah, internet service providers are awful, Zeta. Awful. There needs to be a way to give the people who bought the 20 already the opportunity to get the stuff that was in the 100. I think that's important. So I petitioned them to create and target. Targeting. See what I did there? The $80 difference to the players that have already gotten the $20 Battle Pass. That way they at least have the option. Some would take it, some won't. But the problem, I think, is going to be how to target that specific group of people, right? So, did you swag? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, share those to me too. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, swag. Yeah, thank you, Rage. That's important because we're trying to get everybody in here that we can. So, I do have Retro and I have Beach Whale up on the stage with me already. Guys, did you guys get your battle passes yet?
Yeah, I was so excited to see Cat Spock. I didn't care. And I was like, I had to get it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was like, they can't screw up a battle pass, can they?
Well.
And so I bought it because I said I would never spend $100 because every time I spend $100, they screw something up. So how can they screw this up? It can't be screwed up. They wouldn't do
Well,
that to me more than once. So I
you
bought
see,
it.
what happened was, apparently it's all Retro's fault, says Simon and Rage. By the way, they're both in chat saying that. So what the hell, guys?
Rage said
What
that
the
was
hell?
my fault too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
them are fighting words.
Yep. They might be. Refund everyone, then give to $100 track as a comp chest to everyone. Problem solved. I mean, I don't think they're going to go that extreme, Allie. I don't think they'll go that extreme. But I think you're on the right track. There definitely is a way to do it. Simon says, bring it. I'm not. Simon says, bring it. I'm not afraid to use Rage as a shield. I don't blame you. Juby, if I remember the woman who sounds like a 12-year-old K-pop fan is Retro, right? Yes, that is Retro Fury. Yes, 100%. You're getting flack already.
Cry today.
They're just giving you crap, aren't they?
No, that's funny.
I need one of those Donald Duck pills. Like he took the sound on the radio.
So
it's an old cartoon.
Retro, you said you got yours. Beach, did you get yours yet?
I did get mine the morning after they came out because I was like, well, I guess they made another decision that's going to piss off the player base, so I just went with the $20. Oops.
Mm-hmm. So, are you a normal $100 battle pass subscriber?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the fact that they changed it after the fact, yes, Juby. Sometimes I spend money. Like, it's okay to spend money. I'm not going to shame anybody for that. Wait, you don't? Bull. Come on, Juby. No, whoever played Faith of the Heart, fuck you. Now,
that would be me.
Yeah, of course it was. Sojum, since we got you as well, I'm going to ask you the same question. Have you acquired your battle pass yet? Because I know you normally tend to wait.
Yeah, no, I did not get it, and I'm kind of glad I did not early adopt it. Of course, that does look juicy, so I will be getting it probably here the next day or two. But yeah, it does kind of suck that the guys that got it the first day or two got scope lead, but hopefully they'll get them a good resolution for that. Because I do have Faith of the Heart.
One of the first, God, you with Faith of the Heart, I swear. One of the first things that they need to do upon entering the building tomorrow, right? And I'm saying this because I realize they've been at Comic-Con. I realize this is one of the reasons why we waited to bring out the ship, why we waited to, and we're going to touch on the ship. Don't worry, we're going to get there. Why they waited for incursions, which is for the ship, obviously. But I think one of the first things they need to do in the morning is, and I'm going to quote Mr. Rovers here, what little bit I did catch of Nigel's show. That's it. They just need to throw up an $80 offer and let it be done. And if they take a bullet on that from people who maybe could do both, then I guess they have to take a bullet on that and shoot themselves in the foot for making a mistake. But that is the right thing to do. Now, what actually happens...
They made a mistake?
Huh?
They made a mistake?
Well, I mean, there are always mistakes. Yes, they did. You see, I had a hunch that the $100 battle pass was going to be changed because there was no Latinum in it. Like
All
flat
I saw
out.
was Cat's Clock.
Anybody got a screenshot? Anybody got a screenshot of what it was? Moose, I know you had some if you're still with us, buddy. I know that I don't actually have those on par with me right now, but I'm sure that they're, and I did go streamer mode, Ryan. Thank you for reminding me. I'm sure somebody does. If they do, if they'd send it to me, that would be fantastic because I'll throw it on the screen.
You know, I guess if they made a mistake and they gave me everything that is now in the $100 pass, I would be okay with it. But if they did a generic comp to everybody, I would not be okay with that because I
Okay.
would want exactly what is in the $100 pass.
Yeah, let me pull that up, Moose. Thank you. Jen. I know Jen was here. Yeah, I don't know exactly where they're at right this second. And I feel like I'm scrolling upwards. In any case, I really just need what the 100 was before. Because I can show you what it is currently in my game. And will happily do so. As a matter of fact, let's go to
Yeah,
game
can you
mode.
show it? Because I don't know, because I bought it.
Where's Taco? Taco is, my understanding is he had some stuff going on for work. So he's been gone for a couple of days, taking a couple of days out of the Discords and all that. Is this it? Yes. Yes. Okay, so let me save this image to my desktop. Boop. Just a second, guys. I'll get it on the screen. I apologize. I'm normally faster than this, but I'm working with one hand here as I've got an infant on my hip. So, you know, that's just how it goes.
There are so many jokes in there, but I'm going to let that go for another time.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
I wish I listened to MJ. Don't tell him that.
Yeah,
Don't
you should. You should have listened to me. I don't know why you didn't listen. You should have listened. You should have listened. So here, let me grab this. I've made a couple of additions too. If you find them, great. They're not huge. They're meant to be small. So take your eyes, look all over the screen. You might find something that wasn't there before. Maybe. There's this, which is not what I was trying to do. That needs fixed. All right. And then I am not left-handed, so this is difficult. This is difficult. Where is? Well, I'm just going to throw this on the screen right now. Bam! This is what was in the $100 pass before they fixed it. So, give it a minute. Met the new vice president yesterday, too, but avoided any convo as I didn't want to overstep with any comments or complaints. Bro, no, you should have spoke to him. You should definitely have voiced what you could voice. Go ahead and bring Martok up, too, Rage. Lady Patu says, I don't think it should be a pack for everyone. They should compensate the people that bought the 100 before, and they will. That part for sure is happening. As for the people who bought the 20, as I did, should be able to get the option to get the value of a $100 pack because of the new content. And that's what I'm saying, Lady Patu. It needs to be like an $80 targeted offer to those players that did buy the 20. All players that bought the 20. Period. Hands down. That's the easiest way to fix it. Let me add, I know there are, yes, like the link packs. Exactly, Broken Wolf. You're thinking what I'm thinking. You're on with me. Martok, did you buy your BB?
Yet win one. I got one more contest to win a BP. Generally, what I try to do is I see if I can win it, and then I double check the value. If I don't win, I double check the values of it and see if it's going to be good. And then if it is for me, then I go for the $20 one.
Lady Two says, because I did not see. Yeah, an $80 just for you pack. Exactly, Moose. You guys are right there. your BP should be timed with your builder. Well, it depends on when you bought your BP, because my extra builder came with 28 days and I didn't get it till down the road. Bring Yendis up and then we'll that'll fill us up for now, and we'll rotate people in and out after that. Okay. I bought this streak green tea with a 60 stream streak. You legend, dude. Hell yeah, thank you. That's wrestling streams. That's oh man. Well, next week's a busy week, so can you build it? Yes, you can. Juby, the friendship builder. Hell yeah. You don't get it until down the road. Was it a long road? It is a long road. They don't send out the grants for the CCs until it'll probably be Tuesday, I would imagine, before I see my battle pass. If not later, because it's been known to come late too. What are you doing, little missy? What are you doing? You're wiggle worming me. Quit. Don't vote for me. We're gonna talk about 2-pack too. And yes, I am calling it 2-pack.
So before we get off this subject, MJ,
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah,
is
go
a
ahead,
question
Soldier.
I have, and maybe somebody can answer it. The on-lease queue that we get for that pass, we got it last month, and of course it was
Mhm.
28 days, and we're going to get it with this one that buy it. So
Mhm.
how is that going to work if you still got days on it? Is it going to be 28 days added to it, or does the 12 whatever you had get overwritten and it resets to 28?
It could be either or, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I don't think they treat it like an exo comp. I do think it's treated like a I don't know. I would think that it would override, to be honest with you. But again, I won't know until I get my battle pass. Like, I don't even know how many days I've got left on my lease builder. I see on lease, and
I
that's
don't
it.
either.
There's no
That
timer
was
for
going to be
that, right?
my other part. Yeah, so maybe that's something that should be pushed up the chain. Make a little note
Okay.
if you haven't already, because that would be, if they're going to do that every month. Both parts of that, whether we, timers, we know how long it runs out, and the question on if that's going to get added to, or if it, we just basically lose it and it gets reset at 28.
I want to go to Yendis, and then I want to get Broken Wolf too. Yendis, did you buy your battle pass?
Today, after they fixed it, last night I was bringing it to the attention there was no gold or anything else in it in the battle pass, and I guess somebody went to somebody because they changed it today and put all those materials in it and all that good stuff in it.
They changed it last night. It was about 6 p.m.
Yeah, I don't know
Eastern.
who did it, but I got it today. As soon as I saw it, it was much better. Much
I
better
thought it
deal.
was Friday when they fixed that, MJ, because wasn't it when you were doing the other stream?
It might have
No,
been
they
Friday.
checked it. I thought they
I don't
checked it
remember.
last night. I thought Nigel looked at it last night, or anyway, it doesn't matter. My point is, I read the exocomps that automatically kick on, and they say 28 days on them, and it doesn't say 28 days. It says 28 days from the day you start it. So maybe that that builder runs 28 days from the day you start it, and then holds whatever you don't have finished, and when you finish another one, it transfers it over or something to that nature.
Well,
They ain't going to give you no breaks. This is
let me
Stoker we're
touch.
talking about.
Let me touch on the builder, because you're right. The builder, when it comes to that, I would imagine it would override whatever time's left. Here's why. Because when you put something into the queue that's longer than 28 days, you whales, you G7 players, a lot of you G6 players, you G5 players, when you put something in there that's longer than 28 days, it's not going to stop building if the 28 days ran out. It's going to keep building. So, I mean, that's our way of being able to milk that system, if you will. So if it does come in and override, I don't think that that's such a big deal. What's a couple of days, especially when we can get it right back ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
let me
and that's
update
fine,
you on
but
that.
I think it would. Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
Go
ahead.
If it lasts longer, your build thing that whatever you're building in that loaned queue, you will only go back to 4 queues or however many build queues you had to begin with. So you won't have that extra one. So say you have 4 to begin with.
Yeah.
You have that one as the 5th.
Yeah.
The time runs out on that extra one.
Mm-hmm.
You still can only then have 4.
Mm-hmm. KA says it's a mystery why there was no announcement about that. I mean, yeah, if there's a building in it, it stays. That's exactly right, Rage. Yeah. So, but I think it's real easy for them to go and fix this battle pass situation to make people happy. Because let's face it, that is an opportunity they missed out on. There are dollars there on the table they could have made. Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put that 500-day build in it. I mean, listen, do you need a 500-day builder swag? Because once you get up to the top of the game, you run out of stuff to build. Or you just can't afford to build stuff. That's really more what it is. So.
Mm-hmm. Sigma trick.
I don't.
Sigma trick.
Well, I was going to say par. Par seems to be more of the problem than Trit.
Killer Angel. Didn't they say they were going to have a pack? A
for
chest?
What? For what?
For people who bought it who didn't get all that loot.
For the 100, they did. That's coming. There wasn't an announcement about it, but that has been said. They will 100% compensate that tomorrow.
Yeah, I read Killer Angel's post on your
chat.
Yeah, it says. I was just telling him.
You're good. No, that needs to happen, but they do need to give everybody else the opportunity as well, right? And speaking of packs, there is another topic we need to talk about right quick. I haven't been on all week. I haven't got to do a SDFC stream since Sunday. So, because yesterday I got sick, right? There was a tab here that certain players got. I'm not one of those players. It's not here. It doesn't exist. But, oh, hold up. While communication shouldn't be an issue with as many misses as Scopely has had the past 2 years, I do believe some grace can be granted for given San Diego Comic-Con. Much of their focus is there. It's an oversight for certain, but an understandable one. No, they didn't announce it, KA. They didn't announce it. This is what's come, like, I know there was a conversation in VIP about it, and I know that there was a conversation between the content creators about it. Is this about the pack you were going to give me? No, Yendis. Yo, this is the one you were going to give me, and then it wasn't in my store, remember? Right? No, we don't do that. That's a good try. Yeah, solid attempt. No, these just for you targeted packs. I know that there were some people that were very upset that they felt targeted, but different people got different things, right? Like Jeff. Jeff, I hope you don't mind if I use you as an example. I know you had the $20 options. That's great. That's great. I like that there's... exactly, Juby. Thank you. I like that there's packs coming out because we're getting $10 packs. We're getting $20 packs. We're going to get $50 packs. We're going to get... And that's okay. I got to grab the baby. Pedro. Thank you for the Pedro. Juby targeted me once, but made me wear a poncho first. Zeta says I got the $20 packs.
So I have my opinion on these packs.
Hold on. Go ahead, Beached.
Negative.
Go ahead, Beached.
I really felt those should have been available to everyone, and how they determined who they went to made absolutely no sense either.
No, there was no rhyme or reason behind it. You're right, but the overall plan, my understanding of the plan is these. You remember the weekly offers tab? Do you remember how we had that in the store?
Yep.
It's going to be along the lines of that, except it's going to be half a ship or exclamation point join, get in on that dungeon. Half a ship or half an FT, a quarter of a CT. Like, it could be so many things. Might have
Right.
been San Diego Comic-Con mess up. No, not for that. That was at the beginning of the week. That was at the beginning.
The only G7 players of mine that got it are the ones that haven't quit spending on the game.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about buying it. You have you still have it, Kevin? Because mine, that's insane. It's insane. I thought they were gone. Sorry, Beach. Didn't mean to cut you off, buddy.
No, you're fine. I was just going to say, I really think they should have been targeting the players who quit spending.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me. No, I'm sorry.
Well, the targeted packs for anybody that is like, if you've got people that are in the same group, the same economy, targeting one and not the other for any reason is just insane and ridiculous. It gives that unfair advantage. Even if you know they may not buy it, they should still be off with that. Especially considering that they know the climate is not wholly behind them and they're wanting to improve it. Well, wanting to improve I'm not going to say that other word because of obvious reasons, but if they want to improve it, then it needs to go to everybody. It needs to show that faith of the heart.
You're going to have to put $1 in the culture jar.
I know, I didn't say the word, but you did.
Yeah, I'll put $1 in there. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Targeted sales should be illegal.
I sidestepped it.
Okay, in some places it is. So that's why this has become an issue, right? So honestly, these packs, they need to just come out for everybody. Everybody. That solves the problem. But we are going to get $5 options. We are going to get $10 options. It's not just going to be $100 flat rate in the entire store or whatever it is for you right now. 200 in some places, 150 in Canada. Just different strokes for different folks, right? Let me, and also, because if it was for me, I would have had the Vengeance Node skin in it. I mean, that's a take. That's a take. You can still go get the Vengeance Node skin for $100. So, exclamation point join. I want to ask around too, because we're $200. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Well, I haven't had to buy it yet. I get my vengeance soon enough. As soon as I get 300 or 30,000 rare gas. That's all I need. 30,000 rare gas.
And that'll get you to tier 12 on your epic?
Yeah.
Nice.
You need someone to pull your finger?
Yeah. I need beans. I need I'm already tier 7. Oh, I didn't even say anything yet. Oh my god, guys, I forgot. I gotta tell you what I did. I'm excited. I gotta tell you what I did. I'm excited. You guys are gonna love this. And maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't. But I did a thing, and it's wonderful. It's glorious. I'm waiting for Surges to start, so look what I did.
Or is it inglorious?
It might be inglorious. I did eat the lettuce, yes. See what I did there on the screen? See what I did? You guys see that?
How many days is it? How many days you got left on it?
86. So,
yep.
But I'm going to speed it by the end of the arc.
You got the hopes.
Yeah. I'm going to speed it by the end of the arc. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Get gooder? Thanks. Op71, let's go. That's right. Major ops look like Christmas.
Join the big boys.
I did. I'm on my way. G7 inbound. If we hit a level 12 hype train, MJ will speed it up tonight. I mean, hushy mammy. That's not outside the realm of negotiations. Granted, it would be a rough month. I would have a rough time.
You still doing your MU runs?
Yes.
Them speed ups. Yep.
I think I've got enough speed ups I could do it. Because the Latinum price on it is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Look at that. 130 million.
No, you want to get your epic up and before you go 71, because it's going to affect a lot of different areas. Gonna keep you out of a lot of things until you can kill it.
Lady Batu says, I need a crew to hit the 71s in the margins. Honestly, I use Chang Suter Seska with Pick Hugh, the States, and
Walk
walk
Jojo.
Carol below deck. Huh?
Walk Jojo too if you can swing him.
Yeah. Yeah. I just see the lap from all who bought the $100 BP. Yeah. A level 20 hype train, says C Engineering. I mean, probably not that high. I've never had a level 20. That's a legendary hype train, and I couldn't even see that at all. Don't hit me, Peepo Shark. You're wriggling me to death. This infant is so wiggly. You see this? You see this? Okay, slow down there, Rage. Slow down there. Thank you for the 20 biddies. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Yendis.
MJ, on that Kilgrew you guys just mentioned, Savick below decks did me a lot of good. It does a lot of damage. I went from 39 rounds to 2 rounds.
If you have room for it. Like, it really depends. What tier's your epic, Lady Patu? Just curious. Stop putting Mountain Dew in the bottle. I can't. Bartman, I can't. That's all she'll drink. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Anarchy and Chaos Incarnate. Welcome in. 11. Yeah, okay. Okay. So you should be able to squeeze one more in there, I think. Baja Blast, baby. You damn right. Exclamation point join. Get in on that dungeon. No, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Watching AEW, but saying hi. Well, thank you for the lurk, GSK. I appreciate you. Should be Walk Joe, Pick Hugh, Walk Carol, then Savick. BLT. I mean, for the Enterprise, you need Kim, too. So, for the morale. Because of the isolytic boost. What are you doing? Are you going to let me stream? You going to let me do this? You were sleeping until I pushed the go live button. Yeah. Yeah. You guys see this little face?
She heard you press the button. She's like, all right, time to wake up and bob the dead.
That's exactly how it is. That is a good crew. Neelix is really helpful if you're going 30, 40 rounds. Agreed. Third place for the Alliance. Just fought off second place for territory with the help of the first place team. Hell yeah. That is most definitely the way to do it. Oh. Okay. Lord of mercy. What are you doing? Why is there a hot dog dancing on my baby's head? Red Xerus said, that sounds very like the Quantum Adjudicator crew I use, but I'm not having a lot of luck with them. I'm sorry. What ship are you using, Red? Will really be dependent on how much, on what tech and how many slots you have. Actually, no. Now you're licking the baby. That's weird. That's weird. Ew. Vlox. Okay, well there's your. Vlox can only do so much. Bit short of below deck slots, yeah. So I actually did my 71 hostiles in Pablo K with PvP techs on. I forgot to change them. So if I can do it with a tier 7 Enterprise, tier 7, then you can too. Hi. You gonna let me put you down now? Okay. I might have to make a jug. That's where she's at. It's time for her to eat. So let me do that right quick. In the meantime, let me ask the question. When we're talking about the Rahul Reaver, are people still upset that they made us wait? Or are you more excited for what's to come? It's a good question. Let's go to Sojum first, then we'll go to Beached.
I think I've gotten over my initial irritation. Like, before it came out, I was about 90, 95% ready to buy it. And then that night they dropped the bomb that, oh, we're going to hold, and it dropped. But I think I'm back solidly on buying it. Yeah, it did kind of suck. I mean, I think the misstep was they hyped it and pulled it, but I'm still gonna get it. It'll probably, if it comes out
Okay.
this week, it'll probably be Thursday and Friday. I get it. We'll see.
Beached. What about you?
To be honest, I don't know how excited I am about it or not.
Okay. Better.
It's just like
Even the
until
refinery, or
no,
the
I'm kind of
refinery sounds
excited
really
about
exciting.
I like the idea of the refinery. My issues with it though are I think it's going to end up one of two things, maybe three.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to trade rating one another for the tokens,
Mm-hmm.
or whales are going to sell their base to be rated. And I don't know how it's going to get fixed from stopping those things.
Anarchy Incarnate says me running to get it with a Shrek image running. So, right there with you, buddy. I'm excited about it, although I'm gonna have to try to crowdsource it, but you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Bartman says I'm ambient, not going to get it forever, and only care about the refinery. Okay. Retro, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. At first, I was really kind of excited about it and thought maybe it would make incursions fun again.
Mm-hmm.
But if they can't ever do my $100 right the first time I spend it, it makes me nervous spending that much money, and maybe I'll free to play it. I'm just gonna have to see how it goes. I'm just gonna have to see.
Well, the irony
Okay.
that retro is that's why they pulled
my
it
turn.
was because it was broken and they needed to fix it. So maybe the fact they held off on it
Well, since
is
yeah, I see where you're
Hold
going
on.
with that, and it's like, since I don't know what it would have been like at first, we'll just know what the end product is. We won't know if it would have been better.
I'm telling you right now. But we're about to go to Yendis next, okay? But Retro, I'm going to tell you right now. The refinery looks great. The refinery looks awesome. The ship itself. Originally, with the original numbers we got, we were told that it was going to be the fastest ship we had had in a long time. I'm pretty sure I can quote Jules Verne on that. Then when we got our actual numbers, not what was in the playtest, they were off by a decimal point.
The fastest
Oh yeah,
rolling
that's
ship, like the fastest tier up ship, not like
correct.
the fastest impulse speed. Okay.
Yeah, correct. They increased it by a factor of 10, and it was so bad that multiple content creators, very much multiple content creators, were at the forefront of that, saying, no, if you release this is a bad call. It's going to be broken on launch. People are going to riot, and I'm talking break out the pitchforks, riot. So, Savage, to answer your question, it's slated to be before Incursion. Now, I can't give you an exact date because I don't know an exact date, but my understanding is it's this week sometime. So, Yendis, what about you, man? How are you feeling about it being pulled?
Well, the ship's the ship. It's going to be what it's going to be. But I want that refinery because I'm hard on Trit and I'm hard on Sigma Steel. And if the price stays the same, but the chests get bigger, that's something we don't have anywhere else in the game. No other refineries like that. Same price, bigger boxes. I'll take them. I'll take all I can get. So I'm okay with it. And yeah, I was mad about the way they did their rollout. But can I ask you a question? Just give me an honest answer. Have they ever not screwed a ship rollout? Never. They've never not screwed one up. Not one.
in 7 years, if you go back far enough, I can honestly say yes.
So
you just got to go back a number of years.
Yeah, but you don't count the reaver.
Okay, hold on. Let me say to Savage here, guaranteed? No, absolutely not. I don't guarantee a damn thing. But my understanding is that Incursions were delayed for 1 week. And what I've been told is they want to roll out the Reaver before Incursion starts. So, A plus B equals C. You know what I mean? Martok, let's go to you, and then we'll go to Broken Wolf.
Yeah, I'm going to wait to see what the free to play thing for the ship is, and see how that goes. But I think it was a good thing if they didn't release it on launch of the Ark when they realized that there would be an issue.
Yeah, that is a good thing. I agree.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
Was there going to be multiple ways to get it, like incursions and away teams, not away teams, alliance tournaments? I meant.
Yes, that is correct. Broken Wolf. What about you, man? Broken Wolf might be away. Okay. Rage, I lost you, buddy. I thought you were on the stage. Okay. Well, chat, what about you guys? Are we still upset about it, or are we happy now? Because that's my biggest question. This is the first time they have ever done that. Agreed. Anarchy and chaos. Is it not a good thing? C. What about you, buddy? How are you feeling about it?
Well, honestly speaking, I'd rather have them come out with a ship that actually works proper over something that's broken.
Mm-hmm.
That's my honest opinion.
Okay. Ostis says, I'm still not upset. Ostis, you never are. You never are, buddy. Better percent on loot bonus. They nerfed the cargo, though. So it's basically the same broken. No. Wait a minute. I think that's a misconception. The cargo being small is not, that's irrelevant to this ship. Entirely irrelevant. Because the cargo is stored, it does what the, like, my understanding was it does what the amalgam does. It has a, like, invisible hold. And that all your, like, resources you raid goes into said hold. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that, but Rage, for the record, I don't count you, buddy. You're the stage moderator. Get your butt back up here. Of course, again, if anybody in the audience wants to come up and I have no problem rotating people in and out either. So, I do have more questions. So, I guess the next thing I need to ask. Oh, okay. That's why Baitor's increase over all cargo or other cargo's offers help the amalgam. Right, but there are no cargo increases with this one. At all. So, Cruzito says this one is not that. It's based only on the amount they have. Correct. Retro stepped off the stage, and I think Yendis stepped off the stage. So we do have some availability. If you guys want to step up, raise your hands. We'll be happy to bring you up. Thank you, Yendis. Thank you, Retro. Retro says, what they did to the refining already increased the value. If they play with the scoop percentages and tier up, it becomes more than just a $99 ship to me. That's a positive. That's a win. Thank you. Yeah, I wish Cruzito would come on. I'd like to have Cruzito on the stage. He has good points. Ostis says, I'd be happy to step up on the stage. Well, good, Ostis. I'm glad. Come on up. Come on up. Him Hadar says, yet bet they'll break out new officers for it soon. Well, it's supposed to be immune to that. It's supposed to be immune to any kind of cargo buff. Exocomp, officers, whatever. That's a no. Simon says, I still maintain the delay of Rao is a good sign. Scopely held back a ship that was not ready for prime time. In the past, they would have pushed it and maybe fixed it in post. Agreed. That's a hell of a way to say it. Let's shoot Cruz an invite because he joined us here. Cruz, let's ask the question, man. How are you feeling about the Reaver being pulled? And how are you feeling about it coming out this week?
I think it's a good thing, right? I mean, they noticed an issue with it. Players were already starting to bring up issues with it. I brought up a couple. I was concerned more that what you were pulling was going to be not enough to cover the repairs. because it is a G6 chip, so it'll be using those. So yeah, I mean, I'm okay with them pulling it. Mechanically, it sounded like everything was good. It just needed to do number tweaks. So hopefully, they should be able to go in there, adjust the numbers, and send it
They
out
did.
before incursions.
They did. I've seen
So
the old
yeah,
versus the new, and it looks a lot better. I don't have
yeah,
specific numbers I can give, obviously, but
right.
they took the numbers that I seen, right? And
Hmm.
I have to quote DJ here. What we saw was increased by a factor of 10. And then that was reduced by a good 70, 80%. So
Yeah.
this is, it's not going to be the fastest, but I'm happy that they did say, all right, this is going to be broken. Let's not do that. Let's wait. Because that, let's be honest, that could have been more hurtful than helpful. That was a risk. Right?
And MJ, something, yeah. So something yesterday, and I don't want to confuse the two things, right? I know that they said that as you, I think it's either ops up or tier up, the cost of the refinery will not go up. I know I heard that, but I don't remember if I heard that the cost of tiering the ship was going to stay the same as you tiered it up, right? So um, almost realistically, like what they did with the Revenant, the only difference is the Revenant, you had to put the skin on so that it actually gave you a cost efficiency. So it really came out to be the same, right? It was just kind of that mechanic. So if every tier is going to be the same amount, I like that, right? You at least know now what it's going to be, how much you want to do it, versus the other ships where, oh, tier 1, no problem. And all of a sudden you get up to tier 18 and you're spending a mortgage on it, right?
Correct. It was a lot. It would have been some kind of awful.
And the time to do it. And the time to do it too was crazy, right? It was somewhere in the neighborhood of like a decade, is what I thought I heard somebody say.
I don't know about specifically, but it was pretty high. Yeah, I think it exceeded the potential lifespan. Yes.
Right.
I will say this: them even being willing to make that kind of change, it shows promise. And I know I'm going to go ahead and put the culture jar on the screen, and here's why, guys. It does show a culture change. So I'll just put my dollar in over there, and whatever. It's there, but the point remains. It does show a change. It's a wonderful thing. I'm happy about it, and I'm glad people have been receptive to it too, because it really could have been clusterfuck.
Well,
could have been a clusterfuck.
And you know what this does, MJ, right? So in the past, they've launched it. Then we as the players recognize that it was garbage. And so then they try to go back and make adjustments. And then it turns into, well, if I already tiered it up and I spent on it and I did this and now they got to work comps and all of these other things, right? In this case, they said, whoa, let's not launch it at all. Let's go do the fix and then send it out the way we needed to send it out. I think that's better because in the long run, they could have still sent it, right? The old way, they would have sent it out and dealt with the damage afterwards, which was really bad. Now they're at least saying, okay, we heard your feedback. We're going to go back to the drawing board a little bit, send it out. It still may not be what everybody wants.
And we're back.
Yeah,
Okay.
Juby's a good one to blame. Hey, there he is.
And he's back.
Yep. So my roommate unplugged the router.
Oh.
Yep.
Again?
Yep. I should be back on stream too. I immediately hit the start stream back.
Yes.
Refresh.
You are back on
Refresh.
stream. You see that right now.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh,
Me.
good.
Unplugging your router, that wasn't very nice.
Nope. Huh. Simon, thank you for the sub. I'm telling you. Internet's been messing up. He was trying to fix it. So that I get.
Oh, well, he could have given you a heads up before you did it.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but he did not. So, okay. Let me get the client back up and all that. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Publish. Announcement should be going out. Lord of mercy. So, in any case, I'll put the two videos together in post. I see that we have an Iron Fister. Welcome in, Fisty. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, the internet's been acting wonky, and my roommate was trying to fix it, so he reset the router. Grr. But that's
I'm not
what
sure how
happens.
this all works, but it doesn't look like you actually ever left stream though, because it's still got your counter going.
Even after you refreshed? That's interesting.
I saw it go down. I saw it disconnect. So
yeah, I'm showing a new
Yeah,
timer.
so I went for full disconnect.
Oh, that's weird that it was still hanging on to the old one.
I have no idea. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Corey says he sees a 1 minute counter. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like I said, the internet's been acting all wonky. Today during Nigel's stream, I had to vamoose because it shut down then too. But this one was him unplugging it. So, let me get. Am I even going to be able to get back into the game? I guess I have to restart my whole client, huh? Bear with me. 1 second, please. Let's get the game back. Yeah, refresh, everybody. Type
need to
refresh.
get some elevator music.
Refresh. Well, you should be able to hear the music still. It should still be coming through. Discord's still coming through. I think otherwise we're fine. Have a new cue. The internet is for porn, so grab your dick and double click for porn. Clip that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're back up. We're good. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Fisty. We were talking about battle passes. We were talking about the 4U packs, and we were talking about the Raw Reaver. Let me come to you. I'm going to ask you the same question. The 4U packs, were you targeted?
Yes, I was targeted on both my accounts.
Okay. Whether you bought them or not, it's none of my business.
I have been playing both.
Okay. Am I there or not? Because it's like throwing me disconnects and reconnects.
Nope.
You're not on Twitch. No, you're.
Is he doing something that might be eating up all your bandwidth?
Well, he's direct. Again, bro, he needs to quit. No, Cotton. No, you did not. Thank you for the raid, though. Welcome in, buddy. Okay. Maybe that'll fix it. I'm gonna have to buy a hotspot. I don't know what else to do. And I can't afford a fucking hotspot.
All right, you're back on Twitch.
Yeah, but it keeps goofing up. Like, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
He's already reset it. It shouldn't be doing that. I ain't happy about it either. Because he is, Austin. Because he is. Hey. Here, why don't you sit down? Sit with me. Sorry, guys. If you can see me, if you're here, thank you for sticking around. I apologize. I'm working on it. But clearly, it's got me all out of whack. It's got me all out of whack. What are you doing? Yeah. 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 Okay.
Hello.
I'm trying to get back in here. Yeah, that's true. Does it? Okay, Cotton. Thank you. Although now I got to reset my client again. Hey. What do you want? Takes you back. Again, I apologize, guys. There's still things I want to talk about, and if it doesn't quit goofing up, I'm not going to get to, and that's driving me kind of insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we're back up now. It seems to be working. Again, my apologies,
jump
guys.
back for 1 second.
Yeah.
On that loner builder slot, to see how much time you have left, go and start like you're going to start another building or something.
Okay, but I have to speed that up, right?
No. Just go to like you were going to start another building right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got 2 days on it. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, Samo, welcome in. How you doing, Samo? Hopefully better than me. I'm having problems.
So yeah, that's just a little.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Way to get around that so you can see. Yeah, because when it's on the desktop display, the listing of all of them, it's really tiny and you can't see the date.
No, Samo, my roommate unplugged the router.
Because mine literally just ended a minute ago. Okay, that's a nice little trick. Thank you.
My roommate unplugged my router. Grrr. Because he wasn't getting but 5 megs a second. Grrr. No, Asian boy. No, not by accident. Not the little ones. No. Because FPS takes a lot of bandwidth. That's why. And that's the trouble he's having. So, which is understandable. It's understandable. But he knows I do this every Sunday night. I don't know what the deal is now. So, I'll deal with that here in a little bit. Actually, I think it's Call of Duty. I think it's Call of Duty. Could be Fortnite. Could be Destiny. I don't know. I don't keep up. But it is what it is. I've been toying with the idea of changing my time slots anyway. Thank you, Misa. So maybe that is something I'm just going to have to do. And maybe I should try to either do it late or super early. So, I don't know. But shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be getting unplugged in the middle of stream. That is not going to work. In any case, I was trying to ask Fisty about the Battle Pass goof up. Did that affect you at all? Have you already purchased your Battle Pass?
I was not aware that there were Battle Pass problems with the new arc. Last arc, I had Battle Pass problems. I was one of the last people to receive a Battle Pass that had the Battle Pass missing.
All right, well, I'm going to throw an image on the screen, and I want you to look at it and let me ask you if it's worth $100. Okay.
Okie doke.
There it is. Oh, wait.
This picture is of the original.
Let's see here. Well, that is let's see, those prime vault particles and the primordial plasma, those are worth a fair amount. Those Sigma, the Sigma faction credits, those are very valuable. People who got the $20 pass got the exo comps, so I'm not going to count those.
They also got the vault particles.
Was it 6,000?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. They got the extra builder. Every $100 pack gets 17K. So I don't know if I don't know. Let's see. Well, those are Vengeance parts, the epic for the top end of Vengeance.
Yeah, this isn't from my account. This isn't from my account.
No. This is somebody who has a top end Vengeance. They're trying to get it finished up. If you still need Vengeance parts, that's quite a good number.
So that's what the $100 battle pass originally had in it before it was fixed. Now, let me show you what
that looks like. It'd be worth $100.
Well, there's no latinum in that. Yeah, there's no.
Oh, that's
latinum.
true. There's no latinum. There's no latinum. I forgot about that.
So this is what it looks like now. So the problem we're having, right, is that there's a big difference.
Well, that's you though, isn't it?
Yes, but irrelevant. All that stuff is still like I know the mats and stuff change per ops level, right? But the Vengeance changes whether or not you have the Vengeance yet or not. Cool. The problem here is some people, and I'll get you on the stage in just a second, Beached. Some people, both were G7 passes. No, this is G6. This is a 70. Some people did pay for the $100 pass, and they got the original one, right? And those people now are expecting a comp for the rest of these materials. What I'm saying is some people looked at that image you looked at, okay? And they said, all right, well, that's not worth $100. I'm not going to buy that. But they're normal $100 pass buyers. Sure. Is it outside the realm of possibility to ask for an $80 upgrade?
Ooh, boy, that's a very good question. Personally, I think that if you bought and paid for the one you have up right now, and then they change it, absolutely, you need to be made whole.
That they're going to make those folks whole. That's already been talked about. That's coming. They haven't announced it yet, but I'm sure there will be an announcement about it. However, I'm talking about the people that looked at this and said, "Oh, that's not worth $100. I'm just going to spend the 20 this month. If it had all the other stuff in it, maybe I would have bought the 100." Should they be presented with an option to pay the other $80?
Actually, yeah, I think they should. They changed the conditions, so they need to be there needs to be a specialty pass out there for $80 that makes the difference.
That's what I've sent up the change. That's what we've been talking about this for 2 days. Or get the $99.99 for $79.99. Blub, that's fair. That's fair. Welcome in, first time chatter, by the way. Thank you. Hit that follow button, buddy. Normally I always have some sort of stream problem, but today's been kind of bad, I will admit, so I apologize.
I have not been buying the $100 one because it's just not. I can afford the $20 battle pass right now, but the $100 one I really can't afford right now. And I was saving the little bit of money I have budgeted for the ship when it comes out, and that's going to be what I buy.
That's the other thing I wanted to ask you. Are you upset about the ship being pulled, or were you happy that they said, okay, we're going to go back, we're going to fix it, but it's going to be next week?
I'm actually I was irritated when they said they were doing it. It's like, of course, Scopely again. But when I got to thinking about it and I listened to some of the other content creators that are more in the know as to why they clawed it back, it very much makes sense, and I think they did the right thing. And it wasn't that the ship, apparently, from what I understand, it wasn't that the ship was broken. It was working exactly like they thought it would. It's that the NDA content creators and the play testers played it and they said, "Look, this thing is not worth $100. If you foist this on the public, they are going to be mad." So
I didn't say that it wasn't worth $100. It's just the performance of it was not meeting the expectations at the original levels and the cost to upgrade.
yeah, and that was the other thing. The cost to upgrade it was broken. So and the time frame to upgrade it was going to be like 10 years to when they had literally put out, this will be the fastest upgrading specialty ship we've ever put out, and
Well,
it turned out to be even longer than the Vindicator.
I'm gonna tell you right now that fastest ship thing with the updated numbers, that of course is no longer true. But caveat, they did fix things. What we seen in the play test, that was great. At that point, it was the fastest ship to upgrade in a while. But after that, right after that, the day before when they announced it, they sent out some numbers, like the actual numbers at that time, and the numbers were extremely skewed by a factor of 10. So let's say, for an example, if you're supposed to get 15 or you're supposed to get 150 parts, right, per day on a certain pull. And that's not a real number. So let's just be clear on that. That's not a real number.
That's just you throwing a variable out there.
Instead, it was 15.
Yeah.
So that's not doable, and that's why it got pulled. That needed fixed. Thank you for the follow, him Hadar. Appreciate you. The rating ability, yes, that needed fixed as well. The parts, yes, that needed fixed as well. So it really is, I think, it's a huge, and yes, I'm gonna put $1 in the culture jar here, guys, because there it is, just culture jar. I'm gonna throw $1 over there because this is a change in culture. Many people in chat, many people on the stage said before, if they had done this previously, then guess what? They would have just shipped it and fixed it later. The fact that they did not do that is astounding.
And that's what I was most impressed with also, is the fact that they did claw it back and say, whoa, this isn't right.
Yep.
And Shiz just said there in the chat that after fixing, they are notoriously bad for, once it's shipped, it ain't getting fixed. It is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You're right. That's happened before.
Yes. And MJ, can I jump in real quick on that piece too?
Sure.
So one of the things too, right, by them pulling it, so had they launched it out, right, because there's ops locks, there's all of this stuff, there's the spend, the no spend, right? It would inherently have put certain people at a disadvantage, if you will, right, by sending it out, because there are people that were going to go ahead and spend anyways, and they were going to max it or do what they were going to do. And then those that were going to get a free play, it was going to affect them. At least doing it this way, at the minimum, everybody's going to be in the same boat, right? So by them pulling it, nobody's going to get an advantage over anybody else. It sucks that they should have probably looked at this, found it earlier, whatever. But at least now we're all going to go into it at the same starting point. And I think that in of itself is a good quote unquote change, culture, whatever you want to call it. So I think that's a good thing.
KA says, we speculate on them giving us a ship that works. Haven't we seen the last few ships not working? When was it fixed? After 7 days, ? Or multiple months, aka Dauntless, GS31, Vengeance. Sorry for Caps, playing another game. You're good. In all reality, some did get fixed, but you're right, it wasn't within a week. It wasn't within a week. So I'm still in the camp that they pulled the plug. Pulling the plug took a lot of balls. I'll put it like that. I don't care. It took a lot of balls because it was a risk. So 100%, yes. This is absolutely. Kirshara took almost 2 years, Simon adds in the chat. They didn't want the bad press on first iteration. Very true, Candid Onion. The Revenant takes how many primes to fix? I don't have the answer to that, but I'm sure it's a few. Matt Hatter says, and that's still not 100%. True, talking about the Kirshara. 3. Thank you, Shiz. No, it's a win. Okay, I cannot frame that in any other context, but it is a win. The fact that they even are making these changes, guys, this is something we've been asking for a long time. Yeah, it sucks we didn't get it on release day. 100%. No, hands down. It sucks. But guess what? I would rather them take an extra week, 2 weeks, month, whole arc, doesn't matter. Fix it. Then give it to us. Versus people go and spend their money on something that doesn't work in the first place. Cruzito, I think you were the one that said something about the rating not equivalating to the repair cost, right?
Yeah. I came up with some fake numbers, right? Where I didn't have the real ones, right? But we were just looking and speculating. And so I looked at what was on the video. I think it was like a 9,000 cargo. I threw some math into it, said probably you'll be able to pull in, what was it? Maybe somewhere around 10K. Yeah. Great. Because it's a 6-star ship, I haven't seen a 6-star ship come out tier 1 or 2 for anything cheaper than around about 8,000, right? Like that's just normally what they've been. So you were going to go raid. You got that juicy base. You're on your way back and somebody pops you. Yep. You lose it. Oh, well, that sucks. And now you don't have the repair to do, you don't have repairs or you can't repair it. And that kind of sucks. Right?
Candid Onion.
I went with like a 2-to-1. Yeah.
In chat, Candid Onion says, and I quote, they are assuming you're doing the refinery, not the rating. And that's where your value is. Your value is in those tokens. Sure is. Hands down. Sigma rating. How long have we asked for Sigma rating? Anybody, please. How long? 3 years?
Since Sigma came out.
3 years.
Yeah.
So 5 years, Ryan says. I don't think G6 has been out that long. G6 came out 3 years ago.
4
Ryan
years
says
ago.
4 years ago. Okay. Right. Yeah. Well, since
Sigma. Before.
Fisty said it right. Matt Hatter says, but they made the numbers for those pulls worse than the playtest, which is why it got pulled.
Just real quick. Yes. G6 came out in November of 23.
Oh, okay. So right now we're at 2.5 years, almost 3. So I'll call it 3 years, and that's okay. I was wrong. Simon had it right. Okay. It's been 84 years. Not that meme. I was thinking 6 or 7.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I can't help it. Can't help it. I have kids. Don't judge me. To Steel Pepper's line. Oh, go ahead, Simon. Please. Right here in the chest. Right here. Please, just get it over with. It's been a long time. Yeah, getting from there to here, KA. That's right. That's right. Don't forget song requests are still on, guys. You're welcome to fill that up. I have another set of questions here for those of you that are on the stage. And I'm going to start with Cruzito, then I'll go to Fisty, then I'll go to Broken Wolf, and we'll work our way around. Let's talk about Pack. Let's talk about what we're expecting from this new iteration of Pack. Cruzito, I'd like to bring you on this.
Oh, that's a loaded. Yeah, that's a loaded one.
It is.
So, okay, if I take everything just in what the blog said, right? I think the big thing we're going to need to take from that is that it's going to be a group of folks that are going to be able to advise. There was some very clear information in it that said, not to expect that every feedback or everything that PAC does is going to be implemented, right? You're there as an advisement entity. I think it's great that they're wanting folks to quote unquote apply. I do think, and there's going to be a bit of an issue because I have a feeling it's going to turn into a popularity contest because of the way that they're going to implement it. Because it's going to be, hey, look, these people applied, now vote for them. I would have loved to see it, and maybe they still will, so who knows, right? But I would have loved to see it, the people that apply for it, their name is hidden. You don't know who they are, but you're just voting based on the information, based on their essay, if you will, or their answers to those questions.
Sure.
I think that's the best way to do it. One, I think it's going to be not be the popularity contest. I think secondarily, that's going to protect these folks. And
Yes.
MJ, I told you, right? You guys have decided to come out. Those of you that show your face, or even if not, you have chosen to come out and stream the content. I think anybody who goes to try to get feedback and then folks knowing who they are, look, this community, we're a passionate group, and it can become very heavy-handed, right? The folks that did out themselves in the original pack, well, you saw what happened. And that's my biggest concern with this one is the folks that are going to do it, making sure that they can provide honest feedback and not have to worry about the pitchforks and the torches or the whatever it is.
I agree. Fisty, what about you, man?
Well, I had not read the blog posts yet, so I'm digging through it, and so I am going to ask this so I can. How are they going to be voting? Is it the players that are going to vote for this based on their?
Yes.
Or is it okay?
They're going to be 30 people picked. 8 candidates from those 30 will be voted upon. The top 8 winners are the ones that are going to get in.
Okay, so from there, when it says content creators being excluded, is that just the NDA'd content creators, or is that all content creators?
My understanding is that was just NDA'd, but I don't know if that's like verify with the CM because that's just what they're telling us. So the baby has no head. The baby does have a head. See, it's right there. She's standing up. I can't help it. I know that's a little demented. I apologize.
But
that better.
I've also been looking through the application because I was writing one up for it, and it looks like some people are going to be able to do a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
And as far as just putting your application together, I mean, they're saying put up include a campaign URL if you want, or an image or a video or something like that. That's a lot. They're asking people. They're giving people the option to do a lot of stuff. I'm just afraid that something like this might turn into a popularity contest.
Dr. Juby, yes, I did. Sorry, go ahead, Fisty.
That's fine. That's my big fear is that it could possibly turn into a real popularity contest instead of who is best suited for it. They pick the person. They end up picking the person that they like the most.
Now, I'm going to tell you this straight up before we continue. The day that blog post came out, I got 5 separate DMs from 5 separate players that were asking for my support. Right off the rip. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. If any of you have been in the Discord and you've hung out and you've talked to me at all, you know I'm not a political man. I don't do politics. So when it comes to campaigning, that will not be happening here. And I am going to wait until I see the list of 30. And then I'll vote just like everybody else. Because I think PAC is a wonderful idea. I'm calling it 2-pack, by the way. I've stolen from Tarpy. True. But if they want an NDA, why do they want us to campaign for the position? That's a good question. I can't answer that. More pack, less lube. I like lube. It's a position I don't wish on my enemy unless they like pitchforks all the time pointed at them. Hey, I mean, it's not all bad, Canted Onion. I see some pitchforks. I have one of my own. Sometimes I have to raise my own pitchfork. So, way to set
I think
boundaries and
anytime they're
standards. Sorry, go ahead.
I think that they're going to. I think they're going to end up doing anytime they do something that is going to require you to get information from Scopely and the mods and the devs and everybody that gets insider information. They're going to make you do an NDA. I mean, even to get into VIP, it's not an NDA you have to sign, but you have to agree. Yeah, you have an agreement that what comes out in VIP you're not going to share until it makes it out to the mainstream. So,
I think I had Broken Wolf next, then Beached.
So that's,
yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem. I mean, if I'm still debating whether or not I want to put in for the thing, I probably will.
Okay.
But I'm sitting here looking through this and trying to decide whether or not I want to, whether I want to do this, because it is a commitment of time. And
yeah, 6 months is the term. 6 months.
Well, not just that. They want you to be able to make the time to go to every single meeting.
Mm-hmm.
You're expected to go to all the meetings. And if the meetings are at a time that doesn't work for me, that's going to be a problem, especially once I go back to work in a few months.
Active NDA CCs can't apply, Darktree. Now, I don't know if non-NDA content creators can or not. Fisty, if you're thinking about it, I would suggest reaching out to Hammy or Hearts or somebody and double checking and making sure. Okay.
Yeah, the worst that happens is they tell me no, you can't. No, you're not accepted. And
right.
I'm like, oh,
yeah. Worst anything anybody can say is no. So, Broken Wolf, man, how are you standing on 2-pack?
I'm not that interested in it from how it looks. I mean, it'll be great to have. Well, for me, it's Fist already mentioned that the meetings and everything you have to attend. I work a lot. I work from home, luckily, but it's still, I can get calls because at any time because somebody touched something and they broke it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I may not be able to attend a meeting, or I may have to leave a meeting because that's just how it is.
Fisty. So, okay. Don't worry, see, I'm going to come to you too. Don't worry. I want to read this, though, because it's funny as hell. Sherlock Holmes says, Fisty, use a pseudonym like Stillfingerer or something. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, with the time frame, it seems nice. It's a 6-month stint, and, then I don't know if you can reapply or if you're out for like the next one and you can reapply them time after or whatnot. So I will just have to see how it goes.
I need to ask my alliance right quick. Beach, what about you, man?
So I'll start on player console. Yeah, I absolutely agree with the whole it's going to be a popularity contest. I'm not going to watch anybody's campaign. I'm going to go with what I know them already. And like you, when the vote comes out on who to vote for, I will, vote for who I know that I think will do a great job. Not because they're popular, but because they're passionate about the game and they're knowledgeable. And, talk to everybody. I did want to drop back to the $100 battle pass real quick. Yes, I agree. There should be an $80 chest. But I did want to talk about a couple of things because, I pound this every chance I can get. Dynamic rewards. There's many players with max vengeance that vengeance parts do nothing for. Primordial plasma really isn't that important unless you're a spender, because, well, and even if you're a spender, it might not be, because right now I'm sitting on like 140,000 primordial plasma, because it takes so long to get through levels if you're free to play or low spend in G7, that it just builds up over time, that it's never going to be that huge a thing. So I'm still seeing, this is my big thing still with a lot of these packs, is they're not a value for everyone, and they should be. And Scopely needs to find a way to make their packs, and the events be a value or a reward for every single player in the game, not just players who haven't progressed as far as you, or whatnot.
Yeah.
I know there's some that'll say, well, deal with it because you're a spender. That's your fault. Well, and that's still how I feel.
Let's go to Shockwave. Shockwave, go ahead.
Live from Panama City Beach, Shockwave.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on? I got to say I disagree with Beach. You've got, just because you have 100,000 or so primordial plasma, that just sounds like a great reason not to spend 2 or 3 hours doing surges on Sunday, which opens you up to be doing more things. So I get what he's saying. You have so much of something that it kind of dissuades you from maybe buying a pack or from participating in an activity, but it also frees you up. Yeah, you want to help your alliance with surges, but let's face it, surge hostiles are so easy. They don't really need the help of a 70 plus, except for to light them. So I get the sentiment, I do, but anything I can, if I ever get 100,000 primordial plasma, guess who's not doing surges anymore? This guy right here. So I think it's one of those things where, yeah, it's a blessing and it's a curse. I get it, but yeah. As far as the $80 pack goes, they absolutely need to offer that. You change the game, you change the rules in the middle of the game, and you need to kind of make up for that a little bit. So there definitely should be an $80 pack, because that $100 pack, as myself and Moose and others kind of pointed out the day that it dropped, it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. And
I'm having a little trouble with your audio there, Shockwave.
Oh. Yeah, that's what we call beach audio there.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, what part did you not hear?
No, I heard it. It's just there's a lot of wind.
Gotcha. Okay.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about, and again, I know you applied, but was pack 2-pack, if you will.
2-pack.
Now I have been very clear that I don't want folks to campaign, but I do want to say that I want to hear your honest thoughts about it on the way it's being implemented.
I think they're great, honestly. It is very good. I apologize. I think it's a good thing, because it's been forever since they've had an active pack, or at least one that we know about. I know there were rumors of a shadow pack, but I don't think any of those were accurate. But it's one of those things that I agree with them putting this out and going through this progress. I don't agree that with the voting process. I think it should be the best people that are qualified, just like a job. The best qualified people. Because you vote someone doesn't mean they're really going to have your best interest at heart. So, people, for example, people know from, me being on your show, maybe on Nigel's show, that, I tend to speak my mind. And it's one of those things that if I do make it to the top 30, that's what you're going to get. I'm going to be an open voice and open advocate. But, just because someone makes it to the top 30 doesn't mean that they're going to have that same sort of mentality. Some people could be applying for a joke. As a matter of fact, I know of at least 2 people that have applied as a joke. So it's one of those things where you do have to be serious about it. And you have to be committed to make those changes. And to help
now hold on, Chuck. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm not one. I just want you to talk about how it's being implemented, and not necessarily. I don't want you to campaign. That's not what this is about. That's not what we're doing. What I want is your honest opinion about, is this the best way to do 2-pack through a voting system?
No, this is not the best way.
How would you do it differently is the question.
What I would do differently is do straight application based, go the interview route. That's what I would do. And I would do the 2 or 3 round interviews that we do for different jobs, because whenever you go through the interview process, you tend to weed out in a good way the serious candidate. And I think you do the interview process. I think you go 2, 3 rounds of interview, and then at that point you have your crew, you have your crop, and that's generally the way that successful businesses kind of run about it. I appreciate their coming.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm losing you there, Shock. I'm losing you, buddy. You're cutting out some kind of awful. Come back here in a little bit when you've made it inside and stuff, because I can barely make out what you're saying, brother. I'm sorry. C, you said you had something you wanted to add to this conversation, so I'm very much interested. From a G5 perspective, what are you thinking about pack?
The way I look at it, and this is sad to say this, if you're going to be putting this up and you want people to join, if you're going to have just the top G6, G7 players, pack, it's going to fail. What you need to do is have someone in G4, someone in G5, a few in G6, a few in G7, but have a mixture of all the ops levels. This way you have more variety of what players want and what they're seeing at their level.
Yeah, my understanding was they were going to pull from a couple different ops levels. Yeah, you guys are right. See, that's a very good point. I very much want you to go back and reread that post, because that post will tell you everything you need to know. I actually don't have it. If somebody could link that, please, in the Discord chat, that would be fantastic if somebody has it on hand. Honestly, again, I don't think 2-pack is bad. Oh, hey, don't growl at me. Don't growl at me. I don't think 2-pack is a bad idea. Matter of fact, I'm fairly certain it's a wonderful idea. The more feedback we get in, the more eyes we get on the problems, the more ideas we throw around the table, the better it can be, regardless of who makes it. Because again, thank you, KA. I'm going to pin that at the top of the chat. That right there is the blog post for the pack application and the regulations. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for that. That's awesome. I'm actually going to repost that in the Discord too, in the stage, because that is it absolutely needs reading. You need long-term players that will have institutional memory. It's not just about ops level. It's about what you have seen, good and bad, in the game. Fair, Gray. Fair. There are multiple people that come to my stream, and you guys know who you are. I'm not going to single anybody out, but there are lots of people that would make good candidates. Absolutely. Like, I don't want to name names, and I don't want to point fingers, because that's for them to do. But I have seen Bally Bomb in the chat, right? Bally, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Well, I wish you luck, sir. I wish you luck. And I hope that multiple of you guys get in. I know I only mentioned you because you named your own name. You told chat. Juby, I think you said something about it. You also need new players who have experienced how the game is now. Fair. I'm just having fun with it, Ballybomb says. Well, okay. Gray Saber says, agreed, Cottontail. You need a mix. Yeah. Juby for no pack. Okay. Exclamation point join. Get in on that dungeon. I do it really is kind of a mixed bag. Do we need another a group of pack members, a player council? Yes. Yes. Is a democratic vote the best way to do it? That one's a struggle. Because like you guys, I'm worried about it being a popularity contest. And I don't think popularity is how we fix the game. It's just not.
Well, my one big thing, MJ, on that is you remember like in high school when everybody was going for student council, right? Where people would go up there and you'd have to give your speech and do whatever it is. And it was like, I'll make sure that we get like free ice cream like every Friday, right? Like, oh, that's the person, right? Like, is that really going to do anything for the game? And so I think that's the one challenge that I'm afraid of, honestly, with this, how this is going to turn out, right? Because there's going to need to be sometimes a little bit of, it may be great for the players today, but what's good for the game long term type of mentality, right? And that may not always be the most popular opinion.
No, it may not. It may not.
I agree.
Him Hadar says it should be about who brings the most value to the entire community. Fair. That is very well spoken, Him Hadar. Very well spoken. Pizza, every battle pass, Rage says. Well, that got my vote. No, I'm kidding. But Rage, good point. You can't just make promises that you don't know that you can do. Wally says, I love the communication. What communication? Well, I mean, it's there. It's in that blog post. When it comes to 2-pack, yes, I am going to call it 2-pack. Like forevermore. Tarpy, stolen. What are you guys talking about? They are pre-selecting, what, 30? It's 30. 30 people. I'm sure any one of them will be fine. Well, I'm a little concerned because God knows who they'll pre-select. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe you're right. Who am I to say? I can only
for the
speak.
panel.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, C.
So I was thinking about this, and I want the chat to think about it. And would you agree with this? Yes, as a yes or no. So we got a lot of these old content. My idea would it be nice to have where once a 1 month period where it's arcs from the past. It could be a 2-week period where we do an old arc, and that's what we do during that time period instead of new stuff all the time. So this way, every year we got that 1 month of arc from the past, and it could be 2 different arcs during that month.
I mean,
would you agree?
In tandem, maybe would be better, but like old events, I'd like to see old events, but it had come down to the payouts and stuff. See, it's not a bad idea, but it's Juby says no, that'll never happen. Simon says, oh, that's about 2-pack. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Simon says in regards to 2-pack, not just a popularity contest, but we have people in this game who are less than savory. Putting a group of people up publicly is asking for doxing, character assassination, and more. To be clear, most are awesome, but scumbags do exist. Fair. We need more worms? Crisito, no, we do not. Stop that. The arc should be expanded. The original arc content for G4, then newer content layered on top of higher level players. Okay? Don't you dare dox me. Corey, I don't know how you dox somebody. What's your Twitch name, Corey? What's your Twitch name? Surely, God, that's not your real last name. I don't have a character to assassinate. I do. Also, don't want sheep in NA advisory. Well, there are sheep, but Google it and see. I mean, not live. Not live, Corey. Brett says, yeah, making this public is short-sighted. Agreed. That I fully get everybody should apply. But then there should be a group of people that assign this role. Here's the other question. Since it's a 6-month term, and I don't think many people have talked about this, what happens in 3 months when we start campaigning again? Is anybody from old pack excluded? I don't know. I would assume. What happens? Do we reelect people into another term? Like, there's lots of questions here. I don't have the answers because they weren't very clear about it, but this is why we're talking about it, because not only do they want our feedback, but we kind of need some of theirs too. I can't say it any clearer than that. And I think I speak for the majority here. And guys, if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. Write it down. If I'm wrong here, correct me. But I'm in agreement. I don't want constant campaigning. Forgive me, but the community, while I love this community, we have enough drama in it as it is. So I don't want to see friends turn against friends over a position at a table. I don't want to see push come to shove and phasers set to kill because of an election. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm just being as authentic and real as I can be because it's important to me that this community survives. That's what matters. I don't think anything else matters but that. Ooh, look at that. We got 100 again. Let's go. It's a good surge. We need another surge, people. Honestly, I would much rather see people fight it out with phasers and disruptors in-game. I mean, but then the strongest wins. And should it necessarily be the strongest player? I don't think so. I think a G3 needs to be there. Go ahead.
Sorry. One thing I'm looking at too is sometimes when you look at the game, you have to make things that are coming up, you have to make a decision that what might be best for the game isn't going to be the best for you. So are people going to be able to handle that? If they see something that would benefit them, but hinder or, make the game, less playable or something else,
You're right.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, when I do things, I look at both sides of it, and I always view the negative side first, unfortunately. So it's just the way I've always been.
Him Hadar says the strongest is always the wisest. False. Corey says you need players of all grades and experiences. That I can get on board with that. Yes, Siggy, give me just a minute and I'll bring you up. Let me catch up on the chat first. Gray Saber says, to me, Scopely is attempting to have transparency after the original pack selections were in the shadows. With that said, public elections are problematic and can cause issues for the finalists. Agreed. People need to be interested in providing feedback. Wally, I think we all are. That's why we're here. That's why you guys come to this stream. That's why we do this every Sunday night, is because feedback is important, and I know they're listening to us. I only know that because things I have said have been quoted to me. And I'm just going to leave it at that. By the way, $20 is $20. I said isn't. Sorry, him. Strongest isn't. Yeah, that's what I meant. I come here for the babes. Well, I don't come for feedback. I come to hang out with peeps. Good. That's even better. but can I not get a little bit of feedback from you while you're here? Elections just become popularity contests, and they might not be for the best for something like this. I agree. I'm gonna bring Siggy up. Siggy, what do you got, buddy? What's on your mind? What can I help you with? You got something on Pack 2 or what's up? You're muted, buddy.
So I said I wasn't the one who got the pack because my brother's paying me next week. I asked him nicely if I could get it, and then he stormed in my room saying, "Do you realise something wrong with the pack?" I said, "What?" Goes that. I said, okay. Just wait till it's sorted.
That's not the kind of pack I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Player Advisory Council.
Oh, sorry. I thought you still talking about that. I mean, I would apply, but I am no good at spelling. Even though I've got many years in the game on my other account, like no German. I mean, but me expressing myself is kind of hard for me because of what I suffer with, and how.
Yeah.
And if someone,
I know some people struggle to understand your accent, man. So I get that. It's okay. Honestly, Siggy, I wouldn't worry about it. For you just play your game and you enjoy it. Okay? Yeah. That's what's important. Let the politics be handled by somebody else. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Andrew. Can I stay here?
You're welcome.
Or do you want me to go?
Yeah, just mute for me. You're fine.
Okay. Thank you.
No. Oh no. Oh no, the babies are fussing again. Oh man, really? Did I get memed out? God. Siggy for 2-pack? Yeah. He'd be great at it. But let's get back to the real topic. El Presidente, Siggy. We haven't seen Taco in a while. I miss Taco. Having to go off to work. God, what a loser. No, it really matters. This is important. Oh, does nobody have things? Are we not in a surge? Oh, I just started that. We're not even in a surge. Great. Well, I don't have any more. I hope somebody else starts one.
I don't have
Yay.
any.
Yeah, I know you don't. You have to be 70 to have them, at least.
Yeah.
I spent my 2. Fisty's 4 more years. Fisty says, would be happier if 2-pack's top 30 are voted for by the community, then interviews are conducted on those top 30 and selected by the select group of CMs, CCs, devs, and leadership. That would work better than the system they're trying to do, I think. I agree with you, Fisty. 30 people to vote on from all around the world. Probably 15 from America, 10 from Europe, 5 from Asia Pac. Maybe it's 20 from Europe, 5 from America. Maybe it's 2 from Asia. Maybe it's 1 from Australia. I mean, where you're from doesn't really matter, does it? Is that really important? Because I think when it comes to the game, probably not. What your ideas are, like, this shouldn't be a political background. This really boils down to, how do you think that you can help give feedback? How do you think that you can pitch ideas for the game to continue forward? What change can you make with your voice? Anybody can turn on a camera. Anybody can turn on a microphone. It's just whether or not you're heard. Which, again, is why we're here. There are only so many ways to provide feedback. You can do it in the Discord servers. You can use your voice here with me. You can send emails. You can go to the Tribblebot. But which ones do you think are really getting heard? That's why we do this. That's what it's for. You guys matter. Your opinions matter. I can't stress that enough. What you think has an impact on what players are feeling and how this game is going to move forward. I mean that. I wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for you guys. Which I got to stand up because Fussy being Fussy. But so when's the new ship happening? This week. My understanding is this week, Wally. Ryan says they seem to consistently schedule events to start at inappropriate times for those in APAC. So, yeah, I think it matters, and they'd be able to contribute a lot with that perspective. Well, that's events. I'm talking about, like, things to improve the game. Like timers, sure. Sorry,
How else
guys.
can improve the game, chat? How about a set of videos of how do officers improve or disapprove your combat?
I mean, there are lots of things that
And
could
talk about
improve
for
the
the new
game.
players. Have that be part of it.
There are lots of things that could improve the game, see? Are events not part of the game? They are. They are, Ryan. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is that's a simple change. You don't need to be on pack to make that kind of suggestion. But you're not wrong. It is something that needs addressed. And incursion start time, though, where they have flexibility. Maybe I missed that, Cottontail. I might be missing context on that one. I've been asking for an incursions timer. Should be 24 hours, then 12. Yeah, I wish they'd go back to 24, but I know not everybody wants that. Oh, Ballybomb says, Orion's slave girls make everything better. This is why we should all vote Ballybomb. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not campaigning. Oh, my God. That's funny. Thursday during normal maintenance window makes the most sense.
I don't know. It really sounds like you're campaigning.
I'm not trying to. I'm actually trying to avoid it. Something fierce. No before incursions timer. I mean, guys, let me ask. Are there ideas? And yes, Martok, that's absolutely true. I'm just now seeing that. Two of the 10 are going to be scopely selected, but I imagine one of those is going to be a certain employee. I would imagine. So, I mean, everyone ask yourself when the last time you said no to an Orion slave girl was. Never had one, but you know. Like a warning, doesn't your server and Alliance leadership do that, says Green Tea talking to Wally. Maybe. I don't know. But let me get my marbles open here because I do have a battle pass I need to give away tonight. Hopefully it works and it doesn't give me a hard time. And I kind of want to nip that in the bud. So, but now I'm also running surges in the background too, so please bear with me. Where is my... Okay, let's go back to gameplay. Boop. There we go. And let's doop. You guys do want a battle pass, right?
I know I would love to have one, but I'm not going to say give it to me. I want everyone to have a chance to win a free battle pass.
All right, so chat. Need a number. Less than 10. From chat. 7.
7.
From Fisty and Martok at the same time. Good job, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 6, 7. See what I did there? Exclamation point. Wait. Play. Get your balls on the board. There are... No, this one's for a BP. This one's for a BP. And bit donos are on. So be warned. I will not be joining this race because it is a serious race. You do have selections there. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to get in. I am going to have to lay the baby back down again if she's going to let me. Yeah, free that guy. Free him. Oh, you know the little spinning logo thing I got over there? I made a free towel one. I haven't tested it yet, but I made one. I've been playing with all kinds of spinny logos. Get your balls on the board, people. Exclamation point play. I got 27 people in out of the 55 in the audience. 28. This is a BP giveaway for M93. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Now, remember, if you won a battle pass last month, then you will not qualify, and they'll kick it back to me. Yeah, those are my favorite kind of ribs too, Ryan. And I'm not sure if that's just from me or if that's any content creator. Because had a conversation with Chronox this morning, and it might be Annie. But looks like Retro Fury has the best time on this map for me. I know you guys can't see it, but I can see it at the top because I got the thing on here. I'll turn it off temporarily, just temporarily, so that you can see it. Where is my LCARS transparent? There it is. Boop. See? There it is. Yeah, get your balls on the board, people. We got 30 people in. In the past, it has been per CC. I know, but that might be changing. That might be changing. Cottontail? Yeah, I know. That's what I said, too. I know who won my BP last month. So, at least I think I do. I have to go back and look. So we got a whole system for submitting them and things. Ouch. God, that little toother hurts. I am being chewed on again. We'll see. I'm not sure. Has anybody won back-to-back months? Like from one CC to another? Surely you guys have, right? Yes? Okay. Well, if they haven't said nothing yet, then they're not going to. It was just a conversation Chronox and I were having. Okay. 3 in a row so far. Damn, Cottontail. Look at you and your RNG, Booker.
Oh, talk about RNG with marbles. I know of one person that won a battle pass in less than 11 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was on Major Samuel's stream, and that was Mrs. CDB.
Yeah, yeah. I was there. I remember that. I put my hat in every ring. Fair. No reason not to. Last chance. You got 60 seconds on the clock, people. Exclamation point play. Get in, get in, get in. And don't forget, there are marble color choices if you don't have a customized marble and you're not like Cottontail, who's got a tier 3 sub to pixel by pixel. I'm looking at you with your golden name. I see you. I see you with your drop emotes. I see you, buddy. Here, I'm going to lay the baby down while that timer counts down. 30 seconds. Get your balls on the board. Now you're bundled up. All right, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balls are dropped. Let's get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Who's it going to be? Oh, man. TGK, it looks like you right up front. I don't know. Ryan getting up there. It's enough to make you go a little crazy, isn't it? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Martok, you're getting right up there with Sojum. Sojum. Sojum's in the lead, followed by Martok, followed by Aganor, followed by Ryan. KA, Sojum, way up front here. Neck at neck, just a little bit with Martok. Martok holding down the fort, though, trying to keep up with him. Yeah, I see those drop emotes. Remember, bits are on, so if you want to cause a little chaos, you are more than welcome to. Just be warned, Sojum might kill you. He likes free stuff. Martok right on Sojum's tail, followed by Ryan, Aganor. Sojum keeping up with the pace ball even. This is retro from games past. We hit the speed. Martok coming up on Sojum. This has been straightforward so far. No biddies, no explosions. Nobody's stopped. Oh, man. Sojum might even beat the pace ball. What? Is that going to happen? Sojum's dropped a level. Aganor takes front. Dr. Juby. Wait. Nevi, never? No. Get me back up front. We're going down another hole. Had to get through here. Who's it going to be? Who's coming out first? Unsubbed, Brett Day. Unsubbed and Brett Day neck at neck here. Followed by Sojum. Followed by Nevi Never. Let's get up front. Unsubbed and Brett Day neck at neck. Who's it going to be, guys? Coming to a split. They go different paths. Sojum's right behind them. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, shit. We're coming right up on the end. Thank you for the biddies, by the way. Who's it going to be? One of these three. And the winner is Brett Day. Congratulations, Brett Day. You are the winner of a battle pass. Let's go. Brett Day, shoot me a DM. Do you want the battle pass first and foremost? That is the question. I'm going to assume that woo is a yes. Right? Okay, so shoot me a DM on Discord. I need your ops level. I need your player ID. Please and spank you.
You know my hats want your ads. Message at MJ Hat in every
right
Discord for me.
Let me take a screenshot of this, please. Guys, it is open mic night, so do not forget that if you want to have any kind of conversation, now would be the time. ! Discord. Bring your butts to the stage. Raise your hands. No. I'll do no such thing. Asian boy, it's not happening. I know that's you. Yep. Oh, I forgot we were doing surges. Hold on. Let me do the thing. Oh, look, it's another surge. We were so close. Yeah, just remind me I have a job. Is my Dauntless stuck? My Dauntless is stuck, bro. Okay, we're going. We're fine. Everything's fine. Thank you for that. I'm going to minimize this. Awesome. Austin, throw your egg. Just get it done. Throw it at me, baby. Guys, anybody on the stage got anything they want to add to this conversation?
One more thing I'd like to add. I probably might be a good fit for pack as it is, because I'd be one of the people that's going to say, "Hey, like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing it this way? Are you sure that's the right move?" And actually question a little bit more. But my job is my priority, and this is why I'm not applying, because I could get called out to be gone for months at a time. And guess what, Scopely? I'm not around to question you.
Honestly, a system of checks and balances isn't a bad thing. So I don't think it's necessarily wrong for you to say, "Hey, I want answers. Hey, I would like to know the why." That's A-okay. It's A-okay. And we all know how much being in pack pays. Wait, you guys get paid? Bro! I must be doing this wrong. What is paid?
Yep.
What is paid? I don't get
Anyway,
paid.
chat, I'm heading out of here. So have a good night and lots of fun.
Take it easy, C. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Oh, apparently I'm a duck. Quack, quack, mother quacker. Mother ducker. Exclamation point quack. You get paid as much as the lat in the BP before it was updated. Ooh. All right, I got that. I'll have to fix that after stream, but I got you, Brett. Thank you for sending me that. Perfect. Perfect. Now, I'm looking for conversation pieces here, guys. Anybody got anything before we wrap up and raid out of here? No?
I think, and then I had already mentioned, right? My only biggest thing, one, making sure that they stick to what they say PAC is going to be doing. So I think it's good in transparency, telling everybody what PAC is going to do. My bigger concern is going to be for those folks that do decide to get into it, and making sure Scopely protects them for the most part, right? Because like I said,
sorry.
No, good. I heard it.
And that right there is why I feed sound back to the Discord. Go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say, just making sure that, in order to give honest and feedback, we have a very passionate community. And, sometimes things aren't necessarily going to play out right, but I can easily see, especially if they're going to be putting out who it is, I can just see Discord right now, right? PMs everywhere, in-game things everywhere, all of that. And I'm just hoping Scopely is going to be looking forward enough to make sure that those folks can enjoy that experience and be helpful in it without having to deal with the community, if you will.
Ryan says, blah, blah. Thank you for the follow, dude. Ryan says, MJ, can you pull up the rewards for the last milestone in the Battle Pass Elite track? That's the real reason to get it, is it? Surely you're not talking about Cat McCoy. Or are we talking about the full unlock? Because that is a full unlock. Or are we talking about the fusion rods? Either way, everything in here is worth the 20. It's worth the 20. Just this milestone. Not to mention the choice rewards, the ship parts, the latinum, all the things. All the things. What about the cat Spock shards? 20 of them right there. Like, all the things. And as you can clearly see, I don't have mine yet, right? Valley Bomb says, I'll skip getting 2 dime bags for that battle pass. Hell yeah, you will. Hell yeah, you will. Because it's good BP. We need an MJ cat. Oh my God, don't tell me that. Oh, I'm going to design an MJ cat. Why did you do that to me? Chat. I need 2 images with a transparent background. MJ cat. It's got to be wearing a hat, preferably a fedora. And I need one with an open mouth, one with a closed mouth. Best one will turn into a redeem. MJ cat in a hat would be a hit. Let's do it. Let's do it then. Oh. Yep. That being said, I'm gonna have to start wrapping up, folks. So, where's Taco when you need him? He'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah, we'll do that. Seriously though, send me some. Remember, 2 images, they need to be the same. We'll make MJ hat and the cat. Or MJ cat in the hat. Don't make MJ hat and the cat. That would be weird. That would be weird. And taken out of context, that could be really disturbing. So, not into that sort of thing. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let daddy check his surge, baby. Let daddy check his surge. we're consistently getting tier 4. That's pretty good. Oh, warm-up time's over. Let me push the boom boom and all that button. So, double geode, let's go. You have to wrap them in duct tape or they explode. Same with squirrels. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What? Yeah. Yeah. Say hi. Say hi, chat. Yeah, I know. Poor Whittle. If we're all good, then I think we're gonna wrap up. Guys, again, Fussy Baby Syndrome's happening right now. Hi. Hi. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys, you make this worth it each and every time. So, one sec. But that being said, I do think we need to pull the plug here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for joining the conversation. Because without it, I mean, we're not even talking. So, thank you guys very much. Who's online tonight? Anybody online? Where are we going? What's our
V-Neck's
target?
on right now.
Is V-Neck on?
And it looks like Zero G's just started playing for supporting. If you want to support a fellow Inglorious, he just hopped on and he's got STFC listed. Let me look at his channel.
Broken Wolf's got Broken Wolf, cancel that, will you? Thank you. Because if Zero's on, that's where I want to go because he doesn't stream very often.
Yeah, Zero's playing STFC tonight.
If he's actually on STFC, yeah, let's go to Zero.
Yeah, I just verified
Guys,
it.
Thank you again. I love you all. I got to get this baby. It's been a wonderful talk. We'll be back on Thursday for next week's open mic. I won't be here Saturday or Sunday. I might be Saturday, but I've got SummerSlam next weekend, so just be aware. Thursday's open mic night. Hopefully we'll have a ship by then, and we can talk about it. That being said, stay frosty, guys. I love you all. Broken Wolf, smash that button, dude. Be good, y'all. Thank you, guys. Fucking awesome.